On January 14, 2005, the Huygens probe slammed into the atmosphere of Saturn's largest moon. Sensors detected temperatures spiking by thousands of degrees in seconds. The protective heat shield burned away, the parachute deployed, and then the probe's microphones picked up something unexpected, a rhythmic, physical collision echoing through the alien air, and the anomalies only escalated from there. Scans of the surface revealed massive landmasses materializing out of nowhere, only to vanish a few hours later, exhibiting the characteristics of cloaked structures hiding within the moon's seas. Titan presents a planetary environment that challenges established models of moon formation, driving NASA to return to its surface with a nuclear-powered drone in 2028. The scientific puzzle began in 1655, when Cassini-Huygens first spotted the moon. But the investigation accelerated in 1944. Astronomer Gerard Cooper analyzed Titan's light spectrum and proved it was wrapped in a thick atmosphere of methane, a gas frequently associated with the biological processes that support life. To find out exactly what was hiding beneath those clouds, researchers built the Cassini-Huygens spacecraft. It took 7 years to cross 1.2 billion kilometers of space, carrying a gold-foiled probe engineered to dive directly into the unknown. When that probe finally touched down, the data it beamed back split the scientific community down the middle, leaving us with two completely conflicting theories about what is operating on Titan's surface. The first theory stems from bizarre physical interactions. On Earth, if two massive rocks collide, they shatter into scattered debris. But sensor data suggests that when solid particles collide on Titan, they don't break apart. They seem to instantly disappear. Then there are the photographs captured by the Cassini orbiter. Its cameras photographed enormous structures floating in Titan's lakes that would be completely visible in one pass and completely gone in the next. The scientific community dubbed them the Magic Islands. Their rapid cycle of materializing and vanishing takes only a few hours. This incredibly short window led some researchers to theorize we are observing an active extraterrestrial presence manipulating the environment or operating cloaked outposts. This chart shows the nitrogen levels recorded in Titan's outer atmosphere. Instead of remaining stable, the quantity of nitrogen fluctuates violently up and down on a strict hourly basis. It operates exactly like an artificial real-time breathing cycle, and the data gets stranger at the surface level. Trace gases like hydrogen and acetylene circulate evenly through the upper atmosphere, but as they reach the ground, they steadily drop to zero. On Earth, groundwater microorganisms consume these exact same gases to survive. To researchers observing these patterns from Earth, the confluence of rhythmic breathing cycles and ground-level consumption mirrored the metabolic signature of a living biosphere, suggesting that something on Titan is actively breathing and feeding. We must strip away the rumors and look strictly at the extreme prebiotic chemistry driving the moon to find a more grounded explanation. Those missing gases are likely the result of physics, not biology. The disappearing hydrogen and acetylene are simply chemical byproducts caught up in a massive methane and ethane weather cycle driven by atmospheric pressure. Titan is the only place in the solar system, other than Earth, with massive, stable bodies of liquid on its surface. Some cover an area as large as the Caspian Sea. But at these freezing temperatures, water is solid rock. These oceans are flowing with liquid methane and ethane, and those magic islands have a physical explanation. The intense chemical reactions in these alien oceans create massive, transient bubbles of nitrogen gas and floating chunks of hydrocarbon ice. They churn to the surface and rapidly dissolve back into the dark liquid, creating the illusion of vanishing land. Even the rhythmic sounds picked up by the Huygens microphone have been attributed to physical causes. As the probe fell, its intricate exterior components were subjected to the extreme friction of a dense, frozen atmosphere tearing against the metal hardware. Titan functions as a massive, self-sustaining chemical engine, operating on physical laws that exist independently of Earth's biological requirements. But that extreme chemistry is exactly what makes this moon so important. Today, Titan is wrapped in a toxic haze, battered by intense weather and erupting volcanoes. That matches the exact atmospheric conditions of our own planet Earth 3.7 billion years ago. Early Earth remained geologically stagnant until atmospheric electrical discharges triggered the formation of the first RNA and DNA strands, kickstarting the biological chain. Titan is currently trapped in that exact prebiotic stage. Its thick atmosphere of ethane and methane acts like an ozone layer, shielding the surface from harmful cosmic radiation, waiting for a similar event to ignite. This diagram shows the cross-section of Titan. Hidden right beneath that frozen crust lies a massive ocean of icy water. Through a process called electrolysis, future explorers could break those water molecules down to generate breathable oxygen right there on the moon. To find out if that biological spark has already happened, NASA is preparing to launch the Dragonfly mission in 2028. It is a massive undertaking to send a nuclear-powered drone back through Titan's atmosphere to map the surface. And that leaves us with the ultimate synthetic paradox. As we send our machines out to explore the methane seas of Titan, humanity is either staring directly into its own deep evolutionary past or gazing at the blueprint for its distant future. Paradoxes are only mysteries we haven't solved yet. Support the channel by liking and subscribing to stay updated on our latest findings. Share your theories in the comments below. Share this video with someone who questions everything. This is the Synthetic Paradox, signing off.